Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we want to talk about what is faith. So the definition in the Bible, faith is the evidence of the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Okay, so how does that relate to our everyday life? Um, when we got started in our Jam Pro business, we both didn't have a job, me or my wife. I was transitioning back home from working overseas, and my wife uh, we got home and we decided that we were going to do Jam Pro together. So my wife, she quit her job and I quit my job because we had faith. We had faith that we knew um, that we were going to be successful in building our business. So we had faith that we knew that if we actually took that principle and actually, because faith also is faith without works is dead. And we knew that we had to do something in order for this faith to materialize. I mean, we had to put some work in. We knew that our work would make the faith be strong enough to get us financially free to where we didn't depend on working for anybody else. And a lot of us get caught up. We have a strong desire to quit our jobs, or we have a strong desire to get into business, but we don't have a strong enough faith to get into the business, or we don't have a strong enough why we're trying to do the things that we're trying to do in life. So the faith, we have to have faith, but no, we have to actually do something in the physical in order for that faith to come to fruition, in order for us to see the unseen, the things that the evidence of things not seen. See, it starts with faith. But if we put enough work in, those things that were unseen to us, that may have seemed scary to us, starts to become material. Like God said, be, and things began to become materialistic. We have that same power. We have that same power to say be and cause things to come into existence. I challenge everybody to go and write down your vision. I challenge you to write it on a calendar or write it and say, hey, this is the time that I'm going to quit my job, or this is the time that I'm going to start my business. Write it down and say be. But not only that, now you got it written down. You have the vision, you have the substance of things hoped for. Now, the evidence of things not seen is, okay, so now I don't know if it's going to happen for me, but I wrote it down. Now it's time for me to go to work. Because if you're really practicing that principle, when you make that first step to be obedient to that principle, watch what God do for you. God would allow you to have those things come to fruition as long as you have the faith and the courage enough to take action. You must have faith, but you must have courage enough to take the action. And that's one thing that me and my wife, we put it upon our heart that we write down lofty goals for ourselves and our household. And we don't know how we're going to achieve those goals, but we have the strong enough faith system to make those things come to fruition. Now we have to do our part. We have to work to get to the goals that we have set. But we have the courage enough to take that one step and allow God to help us materialize the things that we want. And I challenge each and every one of you guys to do the same thing. Have the faith enough for the things, the substance that are hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. But don't stop there. Have the courage enough to go to work and watch those things happen. Watch God open up those things for you. Hey, I just wanted to stop in and talk to you a little bit about faith. and hope this inspired someone. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.